Okay guys, today we are going to be learning on how to design sports designs. When I mean by sport design, like sport features in terms of football, like when a club is playing with other clubs, like the kind of design you will give for that sport, the features. So what we are going to design today, because if you want to design sport design, there are some sports design you will see there will be no picture. What I mean by picture, the like players image, there will be no players image. Some will have players image, but the one I'm going to teach you now is how to design without players image, just the logo and the name. So we'll just go ahead. I want to design, let's say, Chelsea versus Leicester City. They want to play in Premier League, so I want to design. We'll just go ahead. First of all, just import their logos. You can see this is Chelsea. This is Chelsea logo, a PNG format. So this is Chelsea. Remember, it's Chelsea Leicester I want to design, so I just want to delete this text. So I will import. This is Leicester City logo. You can see. So first of all, I have to get the two logo, give them the same size. So I want to reduce their size to 20. No? Okay, 22 is okay. Now position this at the center. Take it this way. Then remember, this Leicester City logo is 22. So I will do the same thing to Chelsea logo, giving it 22. Then remember, position it at the center this way and take it this other way. Now if you watch, you see that if you look very carefully, you will see that the Leicester City logo is a kind of bigger than the Chelsea logo. So what I'm going to do is just to add, because anything you are designing, should remember that some are to have the same side. Some shapes you have to make them the same side, especially when it comes to sporty design like this. When you want to design with logos like this, you should make sure they have the same size. So looking at it, I'll just increase it by 1 or make it 24 for it to get. Now you can see the shape. So now another thing is alignment. I want the Leicester City logo and Chelsea logo to be aligned. So what I will do, I'll click on this box here, that's this table. You can see it's giving me lines. This line now is for you to use it. You have to use this line and align anything you want to design. That's why this line is here. So you are going to use it. What I will do, you click on, if you watch, you see an underline, like a kind of U icon and a kind of table icon with setting. So a kind of table icon with setting. So when you click on it, you click on the setting, you see some line. This at the edge of the lines, you see a round, a kind of circle. So those circles, so these circles will help you to move the line. Just watch, you can see. So it helps you to edit the line. So what I'm going to do, I just want to check. You can see I place it just to make sure the both of them are aligned together. They have the same, that means they have the same size. So I'll take this other one to this other edge. So you can see both of them have the same. So if I'm to move them, I have to move them accordingly. If I'm moving Chelsea to the right by 5 times, I will move Leicester to the left by 5 times. So I'll just, now I'm going to lock them so that it will not move from that position. So you just lock them This will make them not to move with then you disable the settings for the table, and you cannot use the position. You are moving their position, so you just position them. I'm moving this, so you can as well see the spacing. Let me go back. Now I want to move by 6. So if I'm moving, that's a mistake, so I want to go back. Okay, so I want to move it to the right so that it will not be too close to the edges. So I want to move 3 times. 1, 2, 3. So I will still move the Leicester City. I will still move Leicester City logo 3 times to the left. 1, 2, 3. So you can see, because what I want to do, I want to place the name of Chelsea versus Leicester in between the 2 logos. That's why I'm moving it this way. So I can as well still move it again. 1, 2, 3. Let's say 4 and 5. Now I move Chelsea on 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's that. Now I'm done with Chelsea and Leicester logo, the way I want to position it. So I want to import Premier League logo. Where this is for Premier League. So this is the Premier League logo. We just crop it. This one you place it at the middle, position it at the center. So just reduce the size. Always remember to reduce the size. Still position it at the center. Now I'm going to add the name. So now I've fixed the logo, Premier League logo, the club logo. So just bring the logo down a little bit because of the edge. So what I need to do now is to add text, the club's names. So I'll just say Chelsea, capitalize it, then change the font. I'm using meme font again. So increase the size. So this is 80. Now position it at the center. Now because Chelsea is 80 does not mean that Leicester should be 82. So using my alignment, I want to align Chelsea and Leicester. So this is for Chelsea, and now I will lock it and I will duplicate the Chelsea for me to use type. Now I want to put versus. So you type in the Leicester City, just say versus Leicester. The logo is already there, so you just capitalize them. Now you can see the versus Leicester is a kind of too big, So what you just do, just like I told you, it does not mean that both of them should have the same. You reduce it. Still reduce it. This should be up to 50. Let's say, okay, let's make it 60. Then I will still then position it at the center, bring it down. Then I will increase. I want the Chelsea and versus Leicester to align. So what you do, you increase this Chelsea again. Sorry, you increase it. Let's say 90. Now position it at the center. Okay. Now they are kind of aligned. So you have to align the both of them. When you align them, so this is it. So I can as well move the club logos by 2, 1, 2. That is backward, in order to give the name space. So you can see Chelsea versus Leicester. Then I'm done with that. Then the next thing, if you want, depending on if you want to change the color, okay, I want to change the color. Let me look for a color. I want to use, I think this will be okay. The same thing for Leicester, use the same color. Or maybe let's say we use blue for Leicester. Let's edit the color. Now use a thick blue, kind of, for Leicester. So Chelsea versus Leicester. So the next thing to add is, I have to add the date and the time. So let's say they are playing on, let's just pick any date. Let's say Tuesday, Tuesday 27 July. It's 7 July. The 7 July, comma. You can as well put the year 2021. Sorry. Put the year 2021. Then your full stop. Then you can just type with the time immediately. But you have to put a kind of line to separate the date and the time. So I want to give like 3 spacing. 1, 2, 3. Then I'll then put a kind of, let me use I, a capital I. Then space it again by 3. 1, 2, 3. Then I can as well put the time, let's say 4 p.m. Then I'll capitalize everything. Okay, now you see how it is. This is very big. So what you do, this, the time should not be big in your sport design. Let it be small. So I'll just reduce it by, let's say by 30 is okay. Then you position it at the center. It will not be too close to the name, just bring it down a little bit. Please, this place is okay, so you can make this color a red color. Let's go for editing, go to the red color. Here is for you to edit color. Normally this are where the color is. This is red, but it's not a kind of red that I need for the design. So you just click on the plus button to edit the red. You can see, take this to the end. This is where you get the red that you need. So this is the kind of red I need. So you have added the time, the day, and the date. Tuesday, 27 July 2021, 4 p.m. So the next thing to add, maybe if the company you are designing this for, or the person you are designing this design for, wants, like, they might say, okay, add predict and win. We want people to predict the game and win a prize. So it's for you to add predict and win. So what you just do, just duplicate the date. See, you just click here. When you click here, or if you don't want to click there, you come here, this copy, just click on copy to duplicate. So you edit it, and when you edit, you type predict and win. You capitalize it. You can leave that one as well, red color. You bring it down. When you bring it down, you can add spacing to this one. Spacing, space it by 5. Position it at the center. You lock it. So the next thing you have to add is, if I've duplicated the predict and win, now what did they want to predict and win? Is it full-time score or goal scorer? So you just put below the predict and win, you put like this, goal full-time. The person you are designing for will tell you what they are to predict. So you put it below the predict and win, full-time. You capitalize it. This one, you have to change the fonts. Change the font. Okay, let's use Amaranth Bold. Amaranth Bold is what I'm using. Then disable, remove the spacing. Then you reduce the size. You have to reduce the size, very small. 20 is okay. Then you add background. If you check here, you see background. After the curve is background, you click on it, enable it. You can see there's a kind of background that is there. Now you click, you increase the left padding, that is the left side of the background, by 5. The right side by 5. No, increase by 5, not reducing. Now the top and the bottom, just leave that way. Then increase the radius, make it this way, increase it to 100. You can see how it is looking good. So just click on it, you position it below. You can see predict and win full-time. Then I know it's not only full-time, they can also ask you to predict goal scorers. So you as well just duplicate the full-time and edit it. Goal scorers. Capitalize it, don't forget to capitalize it. Then bring it down. Now you can see the size are too much, so you just reduce them. This is 20, reduce by 18. Then reduce the full time by 18 too. Now you can see them. Full-time goal scorers. Predator win full-time goal scorers. So this is it. Remember this background. The background, this is not the background for the design. After putting every write-up, every text and every object, then we can now change the background the way we want it to be. So now you have finished your design, but the person, your client that you are designing this sport design for, we need you to put their social media icons like Instagram, Facebook, WhatsApp, any of them they ask you to put, so you have to put them. So I'll just fix in this. These are the icons. I downloaded them online. It's a PNG file, so if you want to put as many as you wish, so okay, let me just say I want to put this 3. Let me say I want to put this 3, so just say okay. You reduce the size. It's not always big, it's very small. Position it as center, take it down, then take it up. You take it up, then the next thing you have to put is the name that they should follow, because this icon shows that you put the name under or by the side depending on how you are arranging it. So I'll just let me just use our company name. Let's say social media names is always in small letters, sometimes, mostly. So just say Gosimpi. Gosimpi. This is Gosimpi service concept. So you okay, then position at the center, bring it down, then remove the background, because I duplicated the goal scorer text, that's why it's having a background. So I've removed the background. Now it's on its own, so you can as well increase it to 20. Position it at the center, then take it up. So that is it. Now after putting this, make sure you lock what you are doing. Make sure you lock them. It's too close to the write-up. Take it up. Now this is okay like this. Now what you have to do is to change the background. You are about to change the background. Let me bring this down. So now I want to use shape. First of all, I want to use shape. I want to use 2 color for the background. So now this is a white shape. So now you see the white shape is covering everything. I will send to back by clicking here to back. Are you seeing? It's a good design. So looking at the Gosimpi service concept and the logo, let me take the logo up and take the Gosimpi service concept up. Yeah, so I want everything to be within the white shape. So what I will do is to lock the white shape. Now the goal scorer and the full time, the black background they have is not okay by me, so I want to use I'll use red background, and I will change the text color to white. Then the same thing I will do to full time, change to white. Then I will use so then I can now change the main background color by going to the background setting, choose color. Either I use red, so you can see I can use red, but I don't actually like the red, so I will just pick this color. Yes, I think this color is fine. So with this we have designed a very simple sports design, very simple one. This is very simple, very simple. See, this sport design is something you can use to be making money because you know that every week once season starts, every week they used to play match. So, and if you have a client that every week used to do this kind of design, that means you'll be making money from it every week. So it's very simple. Just arrange it. There are different ways you design sport design. You go online, you check for sport design, you have so many ideas. This one is just the one without image, that is picture, player's image. So this is without player's image, so you can design as many as you wish. So please don't forget to save as project. Don't forget to save sports design. Don't forget to save as project. If you did not save as project, you might lose it. So after saving as project, you can then save as image. When you save as image, you can then send it to your clients for clarification. Maybe if there is any correction, you can correct it. So that is it. This is just a simple sport design. Thanks for watching. God bless you. Please don't forget to subscribe. Please hit the subscribe button. Thank you.